What's up, you guys? Today, kind of a little excited. I got some detailing products in the mail, and I ordered some ceramic coating for the glass on my GX550. So today I thought we'd go through and apply it. I did have Rain-X on my front windows before, so I've already stripped that off because that was a pain in the ass. Let me tell you, that was such a pain to remove. Because it's meant to go on and not really come off for like a month or two. So I stripped that all off. I got all the windows prepped, so I thought I'd go through. So this is Gyeon's Gyeon's Q2 View ceramic glass coating for windows. So we're going to get this applied. I'm going to show you how to put it on. So let's get into it. And if I have any left over, I might even try doing the visor on my motorcycle helmet so that I can have better vision when it's raining, because this is supposed to wick the water off the window. So since the glass is porous, polycarbonate's porous, and maybe this just might work. So I'm going to test this out on my visor on my motorcycle if I have any left over. So we'll do that at the end. So in the instruction manual, they've got stuff for trim, wheels, and all that stuff in this one manual. So it's like a multi-purpose manual that they print out. So I found the Q2 View Evo instructions. So I've already cleaned and stripped the windows of everything, and I've already prepped everything and polished the glass already. So I've done that because I did that before, because it was just, I thought that I wasn't going to turn this into a video, and then I thought, well, might as well turn this into a video and show you guys what I'm doing. So yeah, that's that. Okay. So clean the window. Let's see. Prep. Okay, so apply one coat, let it dry for 15 minutes, then wait and put a second coat without wiping off the first layer, and repeat. So then after 15 minutes, we can remove with a damp towel. Okay. Well, it says for best results, you can also put a little bit on your wiper blades. So we'll do that at the end as well. The other thing, guys, if you're going to be working with chemicals, always put on latex gloves. Just to protect your hands from, because we are using like a ceramic coating, so I'm sure this stuff's not good for your skin, plus the solvents that they incorporate into this. Alright, so, I shouldn't put that on the paint, I'm going to end up scratching it. Alright. So we have multiple, they give you multiple applicator pads, which is nice. So what they say to do is wrap one of these around the stiff side of the brush and then saturate the pad. Got it open. I really shouldn't have this on my paint, but that's okay. I'm going to take this off camera for a second. Actually, you know what? I'll flip the camera around. Sorry about the mess. So, we're gonna saturate the pad like so. Then recap so this doesn't dry out. And I'm gonna work from the middle of the window to the edge so that I'm not, and I like to work, they say to work in a box, I'm sorry, not a box, to swirl it around, but I just want to get some of the coating off the pad so that at least while I'm working it in, it's not going to be too much in one spot. So they say to use firm pressure in a circular motion while applying. And if it gets too squeaky, just add more. So, I'm gonna add a little bit more. You can actually kind of see where you were working before. Come along the bottom here. So, you want to work in overlapping strokes. That way you don't miss anything. There. That's got that half done. So we're going to go around to the other side and do the other half. We'll just box around the edge again as best we can. Circular motions. Work from the middle back. Resaturate. Let me move this back over here. All right. Go. I can also see why they say to use in well-ventilated areas, because this is rather smelly. You guys are probably looking at me like, you've missed half the window. Yeah, I probably have. It's okay, we'll have some left over to check my work. Yeah, that top, I bet you in the top there I've missed a spot. You can probably see it actually. I wonder if I can get up there and reach that. Got little midget arms. Yeah, we definitely missed that. I could see the haze. All right. Coat number one's all done, so I'll let that sit for 15 minutes and come back and apply the second coat. Actually, you know what? I need to do the side windows first. Let's do that. Saturate that again. Wow, we're already almost down to like half a bottle here. We've only done the front window. All right, I'll bring you guys around to the side here to show you what I do. So I like to put a little box just around the edge, just to kind of get it all filled in, and then start working it in to the middle here. And work my way around. Yep. Dope. Hate that I bumped the button on the Lexus and it wants to lock the doors. Because on the door handle there's a little sensor and my belly hits it. So yeah. Hopefully. See? God. That's it. Going on a diet. Here. I think we got to do a little bit more here in the center. Yeah, that feels better. I'm probably messing with somebody's OCD right now completely. And where this little nubbin is, and the top edge, once this is dried, and wiped off, I'm gonna roll the window down just to do that top edge, just so we can get the whole window. Okay, come around to the driver's side now, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on this window. All right, got that saturating. I'm gonna put this little cap on so that it's not evaporating away. There. Should have enough here to do the whole window. Yeah, should be okay. I'll rub this all around. You can see it like almost instantly flashing off. All right, it's getting a little dry. I can need another little. Another little tube up. Just to get that bottom part. All right, first coat's done on the front windows here. I don't think, oh, did I miss a spot? Maybe. Oh, looks like I missed a big spot in the front there. I can see it. Like right down here, by the looks of it, at least. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to film and do this all in one thing. So, yeah, we're gonna let this sit for 15 minutes and come back and apply the second coat. Well, you guys, actually what I thought I would do, instead of at the end, well, I'm gonna clean up my helmet visor. So I've got a polisher, and I'm going to polish the outside to clear off any dirt and contaminants off my visor. And then at the end, I'm going to try putting that ceramic coating on. So while the ceramic coating's drying on my glass, I thought I would take my polisher, polish the visor, clean up all the contamination, get everything ready. So at the end, we can put the ceramic coating on my helmet and see how that goes. Well, you guys, that was a bit of a camera fail. I decided I was going to polish my helmet, and I forgot to press the record button while I was polishing the helmet. So I used my little handheld, I've got a little polisher, just a little cheap one, and I went and polished my visor, so I'm going to clean off the polish. Still waiting for the ceramic coating to dry. I got another 5-ish minutes left, so we're going to clean off the visor, get that prepped for the end so we can ceramic coat my visor and see how well that works. So I also have this product from Gyeon, who's the same company that made the GlassCoating. It's a prep spray. So it just helps remove any contamination, and it's also a pre-coating agent too. So it leaves like a little bit of bonding agent, I guess, on the once it's dried. So it helps the ceramic coating bond to the windows. So we're going to spray this on, and this will be all prepped, ready to go for a ceramic coating at the end. And then we'll test it out tomorrow. Go around the edge like we did last time. I guess I'm working the wrong direction, but meant to work from the middle back. You know what? Might as well just do this side window while I'm here before we go over to the other side, and then we'll do that other half and that side window, and that'll be a little more efficient, I think. Work. Get in. Now, we go to the other side. We'll do the top part and then we'll do the bottom half after because I can't quite reach all the way over. Yeah. Hopefully I got the middle of the window good. I don't quite have long enough arms to reach the middle there, so front window's done, and then got the last side window to do. You know, I think we'll have enough left over to at least do the visor on my helmet. So putting the ceramic coating on the helmet, it's either going to be a complete success or another failure. But we're going to give it a try. And if it totally fails and screws up the visor, I'll just order a new visor. So set this up so you guys can see. Saturate the pad. Right. Is that even going on here? Oh yeah. Never mind. It is going on. It's just flashing really quickly. Yeah. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's got the haze. So we'll see what happens, and maybe there might be just enough to maybe do a third coat on the front window. We'll see. Or a second coat on the side windows. One or the other. But that's still got to cure for another 12 minutes, so we're just going to have a little wait-see. One more thing I'm going to do too that I forgot to do earlier is take a little bit of isopropyl rubbing alcohol and clean the windshield wipers. So when I put the coating on the windshield wipers, it's nice and clean and got a fresh surface to bond the coating to. Sorry guys, I'm battling some allergies this time of year. I'm all congested right now. Oh. Oops. Or a little too much there. Alright, a little scrubby. Get all that black stuff off. So go around to the other windshield wiper and do the same thing. There we go. They're actually not all that dirty, surprisingly. So those will dry up in a few minutes, and then pretty much ready to wipe off the ceramic coating now. So I'm gonna go get myself a damp rag and get this coating wiped off. Actually, you know what? No, you know what? We're gonna wipe off the coating. That's what we're gonna do, and then maybe we'll do a second coat on the two side windows. But we're gonna get this coating off for now, and then we'll figure out the rest later. So you guys, I did the second coat off camera. It was just the same process all over again. So that's all done. I got the windshield wipers curing. I had a little dribble left over. There's still a tiny little bit left over there. And so I'm just going to put some on the headlights. And then we're going to call it and check this in the morning. Alright, I got my damp cloth. Now let's give these windows a wipe down. Oh yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Wow, it's getting slicker. As I wipe off the coating, I can feel it. I can feel it getting smoother. Go over on the back side. Wow. That feels really smooth. All right. The front window now. Oh, I think might need a little more dampness here. There we go. Just re-wet it with the hose. Oh, maybe I got it too wet. Wow, I can really feel the slickness. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm doing my best. Go around. We'll do the other side. So you know what? I should just set this up right here on the hood. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but sometimes it's a little stiff, and then all of a sudden it gets smooth. Yeah, that's going to be amazing once we let that cure up. It's going to be fantastic. All right. I think we're all cleaned off. Oh, no, I still see a little bit on the bottom there in the middle. Yeah, sometimes I wish I had slightly longer arms. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, we got the windows all dried off and cleaned off, so now all we got to do is the wiper blades. We're going to wipe off the helmet. And then run that on the wiper blade. Go over to the second one. Now we're going to clean off the helmet. You know what? I think I might do a second coat on the helmet. Yeah, we should. What do you think? Carefully put that right there. Small paper towels. Sorry, my bike's covered in stuff right now because garage is too small. I'm not too small, but I need to get rid of a ton of stuff and just haven't done it yet. It's like the Doom garage, right? It's the Doom pile. Yeah, I still need to get rid of my Doom pile. Don't break. Drop that. That was not good. All right, let's get this on here. Careful not to scratch the paint. So after all that, 2 coats on the front and 1 each on the side, 2 windows. And a little bit left, so I think, you know what? We're going to do 2 coats on the side windows. And then we'll be done. Yeah, we're going to do that. So you guys, I did the second coat off camera. It was just the same process all over again, so that's all done. I got the windshield wipers curing, I had a little dribble left over. There's still a tiny little bit left over there. And so I'm just going to put some on the headlights, and then we're going to call it and check this in the morning. Alright guys, it's been 24, sorry, not 24 hours. It's been over 12 hours now. I think we finished putting the polish on the glass, I think around 9 o'clock, and it's now like 12:30, so we got like a good 14-ish plus hours of cure time. So I think we'll pull out the car and give it a quick test, and then I gotta head out and run some errands. But we'll get this pulled out and get it tested. Alright, here we go. A little quick test of, look at that. It's just sheeting off. Well, the front window a little test. See if we missed any spots. Wow, that looks great. These back windows still have Rain-X on them. And I mean, they both sheet really, really well. That Gyeon coating, I think, is a little bit better, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they look about the same, but I think just the Gyeon's going to last so much longer, and I'll be curious to see how well this does over the next couple of years. Anyways, you guys, that's all I got for today's video. Thanks for following along, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.